Broadcast live.
Yo, we out here. We got Kehlani. Shout out. Firstly, thanks for coming to the country and doing your thing. I mean, headlining for the first time in Africa. What's the feel like?
It's unreal. I mean, I said it on stage. I dreamed about getting this far away from home. I think every person of any form of Black in America dreams about being able to come to Africa. And I had no idea it would be so soon, or like I would be headlining as my first, Usually you come and you can like play an early set and like you work your way up. But to come and like have the honor of like headlining and seeing all the love that I got, it was unreal. They knew all the music. I was just like, I'm blessed to be here, so I'm happy.
I mean, you are from the Bay Area, right, in LA. The question that I was asking myself is that, like, just for you to start getting into music, right? The idea of coming with Cloud 19 as your first project. What was that bug that let you said, yo, I want to start doing this thing, for you to get into that project, yeah?
I think it was just me having the support around me to feel like I could do it. My manager was like a big part of that, hearing things I was working on and being like, we could actually turn this into something and actually do this for real. And like having all that support around me at that time was important, because I would have just been, making songs and probably hiding them or just like putting them out slowly. But it's important to have like, good family, good team, good friends, and all those people supported me on the way. So
I looked at the artwork for You Should Be Here, and the theme literally seemed like it was the same from the first project, because it was all kind of like animated, right? And I wondered what actually made you move to actually showing your face then? What was the headspace from that theme to moving into that?
I felt like I was just young, and that's really where I was. That's where I was at with it, very head in the clouds, very like in an imaginative space. And then the album where I showed my face, I think was my first album, Sweet Sexy Savage, and I was grown by then. I had just turned 21, and I mean, I know y'all grown at 18 here, but 21 in America, like that's where we're grown. Yeah. So I finally got grown, and I was like, all right, I'm good. I can take my first sexy grown-up picture and like show my face, and it's kind of like my moment to be like, this is me. And it was also like my first album. Those were mixtapes, so that's why I had like a consistency there. But I don't know, when it was time, it was just time. I knew it.
There's a question that I've been asked to ask by my followers, right, on our platform. You've got like, your name is like, when I even saw your name, have you heard this question already?
Am I pronouncing my name how I'm supposed to pronounce it here?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you heard this question?
You guys gotta teach me, because long before I even got booked to come here, there's always South Africans in my comments like, sis, do you know how to pronounce your name actually? Yeah. And I'm like, no, because I guess the HL is like...
Okay, let me help you out. Let me before you let me help you out. It's like you go right. No. like it's like a shh, but not. I promise you can do it. Kehlani.
I can't do it.
No, I'll do it slower. I'll do it slower. Kehlani.
I'm like. Keg.
You know when you say it's like a horror movie, like...
You know what it is? It's my ear can't even hear the difference between what I'm doing and what you're doing, and that's just...
Okay, I'm doing it. I just put my...
Damn, I'm so American.
I'm putting my tongue out like...
Try. Keg. No, we're going... See? I can't, but it sounds great. Yo, and I'm fully welcoming everybody to call me that when you see me at the club tonight. And when you watch this interview.
It's too late for you. You know what I mean? It's really too late for you. We've already named you. You the one that's... Yeah,
My South African name. You
you
know
know
what I'm
what I
saying?
mean?
Thank you, South Africa.
You keep going on and being resistant, calling yourself Kehlani. We're like, all right, sure, whatever, girl, Kehlani, whatever, you know. Um, I basically also heard like one of your interviews, and you were talking about just like how you get into your projects. You kind of like were talking about the current project where like really was a journey of you kind of finding your spirituality.
Sorry, there's like hair in my face.
Oh, okay. Go ahead with the hair in your face. I apologize. We're talking about spirituality and everything else, and you see now I lost my question now, right?
Spirituality in my project.
Well, here's what I wanted to ask, right? In the context of being in Africa right now, right? And you seem like you're highly connected, right? What is your spirituality saying with just you being here at this point in time?
Well, I am in an African traditional religion, but it's from West Africa. Um, I first got here and I was like, what's the religions here? You know, wondering if it's like also located here. But it is a trip. It is a trip to have be like 2 years into my religion and my spiritual practice and be able to come here and just like energetically feel that I'm closer to the origin of my religion than I am, being in America. But it feels great. It feels beautiful. It just feels also amazing to be somewhere where there's so much culture and there's so much just like good energy where everybody's just like there's just love, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Um, Obviously, like we're such a melting pot in America. Like you don't often even find people who know where they're actually from. So to be somewhere where like people are like, this is my land, this is my family's land, this is like all my ancestors are from here, all my folks are from here, like all generations of my family will be from here. It's really beautiful to see and it's beautiful to just be engulfed in. So
It's crazy because we take it for granted, right? It's like,
for granted when we're the place that people are admiring. So.
have you heard any South African music? Any South African? There's an artist called I'm naming her now, Nanate. She's a R&B artist. She's a huge fan. Official Nanate. I told her, she'd be like, yeah, you. I said, okay. She said I must ask you. She's a huge fan. The girls. Yeah, I mean, is there anyone that you've checked out?
Waffles. Woo, she's fine.
Yeah.
We all agree though, right? That's not like just a me thing. We're all on the same page that Uncle Waffles is bad.
Uncle Waffles is killing it right now. She is killing it right now. Shout out. Would you come back and do more shows?
Absolutely. I want to come do my own show. I want to have like a Kehlani concert in South Africa. I would love that. Please book me. Please bring me here. I think we had enough people that were like so excited in the crowd tonight that it shows that we can come back and like do my own shit and it would be amazing.
I want to give you.
I'll learn how to say my name by then. I promise.
Yo, it's your word, right? It's your word. And I just want to give you this shout out just straight. So I mean, I'm standing here, seeing the crowd. The girls are going crazy. Just your boldness to be who you want to be. Right, and there's a lot of girls represented, who literally are not comfortable to be who they really want to be. I saw the girls today. I was hoping to show you a video. They're about to cut me, but I just want to give you that shout out that I know how crazy it is in the industry, how everybody has to be the same thing, and for you just to like take that route and just be whatever you want to be. Shout out to that. A lot of girls out there are just like, you bring them power. You bring them hope. So shout out to you.
Stay you, stay gracious. Don't be afraid. There's a lot of people in a very large community waiting for you. If you feel like you're not received at home or you're not going to be received walking down the street, there is community there. There is people outside. Join us. We're waiting for you. We love you. Come to the right side.
Ladies and gentlemen, she thinks she's Kehlani, but we know she's Kehlani. Thanks for coming through. Boom. Thank you.
I'm glad I finally know what everybody's talking about. They've been saying that to me for years. They was like, sis, you know your Zulu name? Yeah. It's like, no, fuck. Why'd I think it was gonna be a whole nother name? I thought it was gonna be like a whole nother thing.
Well, let me ask you, is that your real name?
Yeah, it's my birth name.
Actually, it does sound like a real name when you say it. Yes, my bad. Yeah, I'm like, Thank you for joining me.
Broadcast live